Hey, everybody. How you doing? Back at it again. So it's a whole bunch of things going on. So today we're going to have the one and only, the infamous Cortez live in the building. We're going to be interviewing him. He got some new projects. You already heard about the Resolutions album. You know, he got that billboard out there. He's doing a lot of things. He's a legend, an icon in the battle game. But he is putting out albums, a whole artist doing this thing. We're proud of him, his growth, and we're going to talk to him today, and we're going to deep dive into who is Cortez Bodega. You know what I mean? You can go ahead and follow Cortez Bodega, Cortez underscore Bodega on Instagram, and you'll see more. So he's going to be jumping on here live with us. Also, you seen the shirt. You know what it is. Shout out to everybody that loves The Mandalorian, because I definitely love The Mandalorian myself. So I definitely want to say shout out to all the Mandalorian watchers and all my anime watchers. A new anime that I definitely want you to check out is Jujutsu Kaisen. It's definitely dope. And shout out to all the people that love The Mandalorian. I definitely got to get this dog, I swear. I love it. Anyway, we're going to have Cortez. And don't forget, tomorrow, Friday, we're also going to be having Wendy O'Connor. She is an artist. She does amazing pieces. I actually have one of her art pieces, and she also does home decor. She's going to be with us on Friday, so you could check her out. And then we're going to have on Saturday, you're going to see me and Deidre. We're going to be talking about military stories, because she's a battle buddy I saw, and we connected after 20 years. And we're going to tell some military stories on Saturday, and that's going to be at 3 p.m. And then you can also check out on Saturday, we also going to have an interview with an amazing stylist from out of Philly, and he's going to be displaying some of his hot jackets that are custom made. But Cortez is going to be live on the show with us in a few minutes, and it's going to be on and popping. You already know what it is. And he got some new music, but I'm going to go ahead and let you guys listen to some of his music before we get back into the mix. You already know what it is, man. It's your girl, Lushy Lush. Don't forget to follow us at Lush Radio Online. And he has a song with Method Man. You know I love Method Man, man. This man seems like he's a vampire because he never ages. He looks younger every time I see him. But we're going to go ahead right here. This is Digital Scale, and this one right here is with him and Method Man. And then we're going to come back, and we're going to have the one and only Cortez in the building. All right? Don't forget to log on at www.lushradioonline.net.
Thong in the apron, she cooking in the kitchen. Designer bag in the trunk, but I'm stuffing all the bricks in. I can show you how to get it. I can show you how to get it. I can show you how to get it. Turn the block to a business. I turn the block to a business. Digital scaling for the digits. Fresh off the corner. One phone, 3 shifts, and 24/7 it was blinking. I was by the bodega. Heard he caught the op slipping. Damn, he ain't even have his biscuit. We outside trapping. Riding dirty down the risk it. Praying K9 don't sniff this. I ain't with the capping. I'ma tax every ticket. Charge 2 points every shipment. Boy, I ain't with it, I'm getting digits. Quit talking. Only feeling right at home in the foreign. Trap phone ringing cause the money keep calling. The money keep calling. Thong in the apron, she cooking in the kitchen. Designer bag in the trunk, but I'm stuffing all the bricks in. I can show you how to get it. I can show you how to get it. I can show you how to get it. Turn the block to a business. I turn the block to a business. Digital scaling for the digits.
I can show you how to get it. Turn the block into a business. If you old dog, I turn into a menace. Fitting to turn up where your menace. We went from workers to lieutenants. Wu-Tang T. See, murder ain't no limit to see a hustler's ambition. Snuck a key in the suspension. That's how it starts. The key in the ignition. Y'all don't play with this pimping. Ballheaders play with extensions of knowledge free, but y'all gon' pay attention. Boy, it's time to get them. They feel it's venom all in their system. I'm not the illest, but homie, I'm showing all the symptoms. It's in my genes, but then I'm not in the trapping in them. Not in the traffic, but where I traffic, got trappers in them.
Facts. Thong in the apron, she cooking in the kitchen. Designer bag in the trunk, but I'm stuffing all the bricks in. to get it. I can show you how to get it. I can show you how to get it. Turn the block to a business. I turn the block to a business. Digital scaler for the digits.
Came up moving bricks, came up from the gutter. You was supposed to be my brother, hold it down for each other. Now I'm moving with them grips, masked up, I ain't no sucker. Try to play me, you get done up. Flossy killers on the karma. Told my homies we gon' get it right. Wanna see us fall up in his life. Gotta get it glizzy on my side. You could get it, yeah, you know the vibe. Came up moving bricks, came up from the gutter. You was supposed to be my brother, hold it down for each other. I was really in the streets, from the bottom, now we up now. Used to get it off of uptown, whole thing, oh we bust down. I was really in the field, played blocks where you can't go. Started off hand to hand though, moved up to the bando. Wanna come up till I see the mug, that's my blood, I gotta feed them all. Might call, show your freedom dog, loyalty it ain't cheap, no. I was taking notice, shaking on the corner, 100 grand in a rubber band. Loyalty is everything, hold your own and never take the stand. Came up moving bricks, came up from the gutter. You was supposed to be my brother, hold it down for each other. Now I'm moving with them grips, masked up, I ain't no sucker. Try to play me, you get done up. Flossy killers on the karma. Told my homies we gon' get it right. Wanna see us fall up in his life. Gotta get it glizzy on my side. You could get it, yeah, you know the vibe. Came up moving bricks, came up from the gutter. You was supposed to be my brother, hold it down for each other. Yeah,
I was really in them corners. I really played them back blocks. Was 13 when I got knocked with a bag full of them crack rocks. I was moving them black tops when Kane came with the flat top. Been out here trying to stack rocks since Monte Carlos and rag tops. Little nigga that ran spots, can't stop and I won't stop. Now I got my own block and I love seeing my phone pop. Trail cat, don't condone cops. Stand up, I won't tell. Free my bros in them cold cells. Free my bros with no bail. My brother.
Bricks came up from the gutter. You was supposed to be my brother, hold it down for each other. Now I'm moving with them grips, masked up, I ain't no sucker. Try to play me, you get done up. Flossy killers on the karma. Told my homies we gon' get it right. Wanna see us fall up in his life. Gotta get it glizzy on my side. You could get it, yeah, you know the vibe. Came up moving bricks, came up from the gutter. You was supposed to be my brother, hold it down for each other. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all just heard two songs from the one and only Cortez. You know, you heard Bricks, and then you also heard Digital Scale. We're gonna have him live on the show in a few. You know what I mean? Just hold on for a second. But yeah, don't forget that this Saturday we have two awesome shows. We got you know, military stories. Along with that, we're also gonna have an interview with an amazing Philly designer. And then tomorrow we're gonna have the one and only Wendy O'Connor live on the show. So stay tuned for that. But we're gonna have definitely gonna have Cortez. So in the meantime, in between time, you already know what it is. It's your girl Lushy Lush, live in the building. We'll be right back with Cortez. But oh yeah, before Cortez comes in here in the building, definitely want to talk about the inauguration, man. The inauguration was beautiful, man. I cried. It was amazing. Seeing Biden with his family, knowing what President Biden, now President Biden, has went through, losing his wife and daughter in his first marriage, in a car accident, losing his son in the military, and all the things that he went through, and still, and all the criticism, he still keeps going. And then seeing Kamala Harris go there with her family, her little nieces, just seeing that as a woman you can do amazing things, and being a daughter of an immigrant, you can do some amazing things. And seeing the parade across America just showed like we are one, we are people. Just seeing that everybody coming together in unity was amazing. And then Amanda Gorman, her speech was beautiful, as she shared herself. And I know the poor baby, she was cold because she was like, wiping her nose and everything like that. So you know definitely blessings to her. I actually believe that we have hope in this country, and that we come together united. Everything was represented the other day. I mean, we saw Native Americans performing online, you saw some river dancing, we saw Garth Brooks. Man, I haven't seen Garth Brooks in like mad years. Like, I used to actually listen to him. Don't judge me, I like country music. So Garth Brooks back in the day, like, he came back. And Lady Gaga, she did her thing with her big old like eagle that was like all on her shirt. But she did her thing, and you could just see her gleaming because she was just happy to be there. J Lo did her thing. And it was a nice situation. It was chill. I never in my life, also serving in the military, seen like every branch of the military there, every bit of the law enforcement there. Like, it was amazing. It was beautiful. um, and it's definitely showing us as we usher into change in 2021. So I'm definitely happy. I'm hopeful. The inauguration, a lot of ladies, shout out to them, were rocking their pearls, and their chucks, and it was beautiful. I shedded tears, and I know a lot of people that was out there shedded tears because it's change. It was dark times, and I feel like there's light there. So it's definitely going to be on and popping for 2021. So many new things. Yesterday we had an amazing show on Clubhouse. We had the Wellness Wednesdays with Emma E2K and me, and it went down. And it's just a place that you can share and dump what you were thinking about live on there, and check that out. And then we have a couple of different events going on. Like I said, if you on Clubhouse, shout out to you. But make sure that you're setting intention on how you want to do and effectively leverage and maximize your time on there effectively, because you don't want to break night. And shout out to all my people in New York, all my Caribbean and Islanders, all my Africans, and just America. Like, shout out to you, America. Like, we about to win in 2021. We about to win. So, like I said, stay tuned. We're going to have the one and only Cortez live in the building with us. All right. You already know what it is. It's your girl Lush, and we'll be right back. Cortez, can you hear me?
Yo,
Okay, there you go. All right. Woo! I was about to have a heart attack. All right, got you.
yo,
All right, we're
do you
live in
hear
the
me?
building. Yeah, we can hear you. We're live in
I
the
don't hear
building.
you.
We live in the building right now with Cortez, and we about to get it in. Everybody, thank you all
Yeah,
for
that's
tuning
good.
in.
Audio good.
We live in
Yo,
here.
yo, yeah.
We live. We.
Yo, I don't hear you.
You don't hear me at all?
I don't hear you.
You sure you don't got
Hold
me
on,
on
hold on,
mute?
hold on. Let me see if my Bluetooth is off. Oh shit.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you
Yo,
hear
do
me
you
now?
hear me?
Yes.
I don't hear you.
Ooh, okay. I hear you clearly.
Why it won't let me hear them?
Try signing out and coming back in.
That what?
Try sounding out and coming back in. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Ooh. All right, we trying to get them live in here, but we having some technical. I think we having some technical difficulties. Real quick.
My mic is working. Everything is working. I just can't hear you for some reason.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Let me try to call him on here.
I hear you.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you. Do you?
Okay, so you can hear me now. Okay, you can hear me. You can hear me, but I can't hear you now. I don't know what you hit on your phone. I don't know what, but like I can. Yeah, you sound. Yeah, why don't you sign off and come back in, and maybe it'll pick up the mic and all that stuff. All right. We are going to have Cortez live in the building. So, y'all just hold tight. We're just trying to get him back up on here. So just give it a second. We'll have Cortez live in the building, rocking with us in a few minutes. And we're going to go ahead and play his song again. For those that didn't get to check out Digital Scales, we're going to go ahead and play that real quick. And then we'll be back with Cortez. All right.
Thong in the apron, she cooking in the kitchen. Designer bag in the trunk, but I'm stuffing all the bricks in. I can show you how to get it. I can show you how to get it. I can show you how to get it. Turn the block to a business. I turn the block to a business. Digital scaling for the digits. Fresh the corner.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you perfect. You hear me?
I hear you perfect. We good to go.
It just asked me now. It say, yo, like the mic, allow the mic. But when I first jumped in, it didn't ask me. So I said, this is probably why. So I clicked it. It clicked.
Okay, all right. We cooking like chicken right now. All right, that's what it is.
Yeah, my bad. I'm at a shoot, so I was like, yo, let me make sure I get here on time. You know what I mean? And then I looked. I said, damn, it's already past the time. So that's why I was a little late. But I apologize. But what's good though? Talk to me. What's up?
Ain't nothing much, man. It's just bittersweet to talk to you again. We had you back in the day, you know what I'm saying, with the whole, pop of battle rapping, and salute to you, seeing you grow as an artist, and it's amazing. And big shout out to Emma E2K, because when we first had the interview back with Lush Radio, when we was in the Bronx, when we had the studio,
Yeah.
it was Emma, salute to her, always rocking with us, salute to her. And then everybody in the battle rapping industry, man, because it's a serious game. But I mean, it's turned into a business now. You know what I mean?
It's business now.
Definitely a whole business now, man. So talk to us, Cortez. Like, you got congratulations on the Billboard. Shout out to Ernest and the whole crew out there for doing that work, and also this new, resolutions, man. Resolutions, man.
If I die video right now, that's the type of time we on right now.
Oh man. Okay, I'm excited. I can't wait till the video and the visuals drop.
What days I'm working?
Well,
Up here with me now, we on the grind, you know what I mean? So we here.
That's what it is. I'm glad that you even took the time to come over here with us. The first thing I want to ask is, somebody asked me, like, we all know you for Cortez. Where did the bodega come from? I need to know where the bodega came from.
I mean, the bodega came from basically when I had did the song Bodega.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy, we just passed the spot where I shot the video, but like, I just felt like me as an artist or as a brand, like I have a certain sound, right? And I feel like I talk the trap shit, but like I'm not from the South talking the trap shit. Like I'm a New York nigga, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like what I embody, especially being Latino, one of the biggest faces in battle rap, Spanish wise. So it's like I just incorporated the bodega thing, and then once the song hit, it just made all sense. Like I had made merch called Bodega Trap, and I said, you know what? That's kind of what my sound is. I'm gonna talk the street lingo, from my point of view. So I felt like Bodega Trap just fit, and Cortez Bodega, it just started catching on. People was like, Bodega, and then next thing you know, I was like, oh yeah, that's it right there.
Definitely. And bodegas, I tell you something, in New York, you can find everything at the bodega. Real talk, and there's so many different layers of Cortez, that people don't already know. You know what I'm saying? So many different layers. You're very deep and philosophical. An awesome MC. I call you one of the icons and legends representing, Puerto Rico, the BK. You know what I'm saying? And worldwide. I mean, you had infamous, legends in the game acknowledging you. One of them, being Method Man, you did a song together, and many more, and you've been with a lot of the amazing icons in the industry. So I want to talk about and deep dive into, what was your influence that made you get into battle rap? You still there with us, Cortez? I think we lost you. Lord Jesus. Oh Lord, we done lost them again. Oh my God. Did we lose the signal? Cortez, you there? All right. Give him a second. He's gonna pop back on. Hopefully he pop back on with us in a few minutes. But while he's popping back on, I'm gonna go ahead and let you all listen to this digital scale. And
Yeah. Thong in the apron, she cooking in the kitchen. Designer bag in the trunk, but I'm stuffing all the bricks in. I can show you how to get it. I can show you how to get it. I can show you how to get it. Turn the block to a business. I turn the block to a business. Digital scaling for the digits. Fresh off the corner. One phone.
all right, we back again.
You hear me? You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yo, I owe y'all. I gotta deal with my bullshit today. Don't worry about it.
Only because we love you, you know what I'm saying? You fam, you know what I mean? So, we gotta make it happen. And plus, we it's COVID. We gotta make things work with what we can do.
Big facts.
So like I said, if you're joining us right now, we're live with the one and only Cortez, aka Cortez Bodega. Follow him on IG, Cortez_Bodega. I mean, he's an icon. You know him from battle rapping. I mean, battling the finest, representing the BK, Puerto Rico, Huepa in the building. And he's doing his thing. He's been acknowledged by a lot of legends in the game. He did an awesome song with the one and only Method Man. You know what I'm saying? Woo all day. And I mean, he's done some iconic battles, man. You know, and he has grown through the years in this industry, learning the business, and then schooling some of the up and coming battle rappers and stuff in the game. Uh, you know, and shout out to Math Hoffa and all of them cats out there too. You know what I'm saying? One love. Um, Real talk. So what made you get into battle rapping, Cortez? Like, what
I mean,
inspired you to say do that?
it's crazy. It just happened because like we was really just making music. We wasn't on the whole battle rap tip. We were just making music. Me and the whole Murder Ave, and it will always be little ciphers or little battles in the hood, and I was good at it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they respected my handle, but it wasn't something that we thought was going to be lucrative or be financially sustainable. It was more or less like an avenue just to get a deal. That's what everybody did. Yo, let me try to get on Smack DVD. Let me try to get on Lions Den. Let me get a battle and then get a deal, or 106 in Park and get a deal. So that type of stuff. You have that reputation in the hood back then, and then next thing you know, like I think I was just lucky because at that era, that 2008, 2009,
Yup.
2010, those years, it like battle rap just went, pfft, and it just became like so big and like dope and innovative, and it actually created a whole lane for people to make money off of that. Everything was monetized through a label, and everything was monetized through beats and selling merch and selling, but no one monetized battles. And and the way it was marketed, the World Star and how URL marketed it made it like a cult following. Like I would look like how wrestling is or how UFC is. I feel like battle rap opened that lane. People look at battlers like that. You know what I mean?
And that's real talk. Because when I saw it, I was like, yo, I'm watching like the WWE of freaking rap right now. Like it was crazy. Like I mean, it was insane. I mean, and not even just the antics and like it used to just take it up, but not another notch because you would have performances. It wasn't just battles with lyricists. You was actually doing performances. Like y'all had cats coming out from all kinds of different ways. So it was levels to the battle rapping, right?
Yeah,
We came from the era of Smack DVD. You had Queens of the Ring. You got all of these people now. They getting deals and creating apps and stuff now, getting into the tech side of it. You
exactly.
know,
You got to be able
so
to.
I mean, do you feel like you found your voice, or when did you feel like you found your voice, Cortez, when you went through the industry?
I feel like I'm finding it now. That's
Mm-hmm.
like, even though I might be 10 plus in,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, especially with music, you don't like, the older you get, the more better your material should be. You talk about the ups, you talk about the downs. When you're a young artist, which most labels sign young artists, they're speaking about what they're doing now, but they haven't really been through shit. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
that's what kind of separates resolutions from a lot of people. You can rap good, but if you ain't never been through nothing, I don't really care about your story. I could care less about your story if you don't got nothing to tell me. You get what I'm saying? It's like
Mm-hmm.
a professor preach to you, oh, go to school and go to college, and but then the OG nigga that did his thing and was in the streets and wants to tell you to go down a certain route, you might listen to him more because you be like, yo, he been through it. I respect his opinion. He's telling me don't go this route because this, and this. I respect that more than like a professor telling me what to do that doesn't know my struggle bullshit. Like I want to hear the real shit. Yeah, you could put words together, but where's the story? And
Mm-hmm.
that's why I feel like I'm at with it now. Like I could talk about the ups and the downs, the wins and the losses.
Mm. What do you feel as an artist through your journey? What do you feel was the hardest adversity for you?
Say that again.
Through your journey as an artist, what do you feel was the hardest adversity for you?
The hardest adversity for me, I would say really being Latino.
Mm.
Spanish is the hardest thing because even from day one, before I was known, dudes always would just look at like stood out. It always put a chip on my shoulder. But at the same time, I'm realizing even now, like, yo, I got a whole demographic that I have to cater to. I got a whole
Mm.
demographic gotta represent too in a light. Like, they look at me as their representation. I can't do no bozo shit because they all looking at me. You know what I mean? On top of just my hood, some niggas just got their hood to represent. I feel like I got a whole culture that I gotta represent, and it's something I wasn't prepared for maybe early on. But as time has went on, I figured those things out, see what they like, and I want to take it to that level.
Definitely, I think you've represented well, because I know with the industry, even though Puerto Ricans, just Hispanic culture has been implemented a lot in the hip hop community. Like, you guys did a lot in the community. It's hard though, because sometimes it's harder sometimes with Latinos to actually get that recognition sometimes in the hip hop industry. But you guys play a major part in the hip hop industry. But not just Puerto Rico, but Hispanics in general, you have shown them a light and gave them hope through your growth. People have been watching you. You've inspired a lot of people, even kids, like kids, you know what I'm saying? Male and female, and you're a mentor to a lot of people also, So as we're growing and you're learning these new lessons and stuff, one thing and rest in peace to your homie Meg that you lost and stuff, during COVID. We lost a lot of people during COVID. I know you got that dope song with Meg, and rest in peace, Fred the Godson. We lost a lot of good people, man,
A lot
during
of
this
good people.
time. A lot of good people. And what has one thing you've learned and taken away, with 2020 and going into 2021 for yourself, one thing of enlightenment for yourself.
I feel like we gotta get it now.
Mm.
I feel like we can't. You know how, like, sometimes you sit there and say, "Yo, I'm gonna do this in this manner." Nah, do it now. Everything is do it now. That's what inspired the album. That's what made me start putting together resolutions. That's what made me, like, really sit there and focus on my craft. I felt like, okay, cool. Me as a battle rapper, I've applied myself, but me as the artist, I haven't applied myself correctly, and I felt like I was really, like, hindering myself and my growth. So I said, you know what? I need to take a step back and let me capitalize off this music and really just speak my truth, speak my pain. And I definitely feel like I executed that with this album. And that was the response I wanted. Like, I wanted to connect with the people that went through those same losses this year. Everybody had goals. It wasn't just a new year for 2020. It was a whole new decade.
Yes.
It's a new decade. I'm doing this, like, and nothing materialized from it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
failed, including myself, if you ask me. And I feel like, okay, cool, but we had to learn how to get it this year.
Mm.
We had to learn how
Mm.
to get it different ways. And on top of learning how to get it, like, you don't take it for granted now. It's like, nah, I gotta get to the bag. We're gonna do what we gotta do. You feel me?
Exactly.
And it makes you stronger. And those are the people I want to represent on this album.
This album is definitely your baby. What is your favorite track off of this album for you?
It
That
changes
means a
a
lot.
lot. Crazy. It changes a lot. But if you ask me, I think my favorite song is From the Bottom.
Mm.
I think Letter to the Streets. I'm gonna go with Letter to the Streets right now. That's how I'm feeling today. I'm missing my brother Mag, my cousin, doing a lot of time. We're gonna go with Letter to the Streets today. My homegirl Yobi bodied that hook. And I just feel like that shit was pain. That's a real record. It came from emotion, and a
Yes.
perfect way to cap the album.
Yeah, it's if you haven't peeped it, Resolutions by Cortez, the album is fire, and Letters to the Streets is talking about he's being vulnerable. He's shedding, a piece of himself in there that you might this is a it's Cortez, but it's another layer of him that you haven't seen yet in this album. So I definitely want you guys to just kind of like not just play the songs, but really listen to the songs on this album, because you're going to see another part of him that you're like, wow, you're going to step back and be like, yo, Cortez, for real? That's how you doing it? It's real. Like, seriously, like,
If you could
support
get
that.
a song and still give people, like, a dope insight on what you do, and you give people a certain a door, like, hey, look, peek in, like,
Exactly.
but into everything. And I felt like, that's a great thing to be able to do as an artist. You got to be vulnerable, like,
Exactly.
Cortez, yeah, Cortez, you could rap. Okay, what else, And I felt like
Exactly.
that was really the challenge with this.
Definitely. I think the songs are amazing. And it takes you through a climax as you listen to the songs.
Thank you.
Um Also on top of that, I know the visuals are going to be fire when they come out soon.
Bro.
He's in the middle of doing a a music video in a few, and then and there was a time when you talked about you was doing battles and you was doing your thing and you was like, yo, I'm not feeling this right now. Like I got to, I gotta find me. I gotta figure out. I always say, knowing people is knowledge, but knowing self is enlightenment, man. And
Correct.
what I'm saying? That's real talk. I'm seeing you grow and glow and step into your power, Cortez. So I'm proud of you, man, for real.
Thank you. Like I felt like after my last battle, I just wasn't myself.
Mm,
And like you said, like, we don't touch on issues that are hindering us, like males, and like where I'm from, like, niggas don't think about PTSD, or niggas don't think about, like, just shit that they go through, and it click fucks with your head. We
mm-hmm.
don't go later till we wild out or some shit, and we be like, damn, I'm fucked up a little bit in the head over this shit.
Yeah, yeah,
And like just being real, like, losing one of my best friends, I thought I could just be rapping and be cool, and no, I couldn't, you know, and I felt like that's okay, I assessed the situation. I realize now why those things happen, and it allowed me to take a step back, and it allowed me to take a step back, breathe a little bit, and just focus on what I need to focus on. I feel like
exactly.
that was the most important thing. I had to focus on what I needed to focus on without worrying about anything. You know.
Exactly. Well, me serving in the military, I deal with PTSD, and then also, like I said, if you've been in the streets, it don't matter. You got a form of PTSD. If you got parents that's forming for foreigners, you got some trauma somewhere. You can't say nobody can sit here and say they ain't dealt with no trauma, and it's real. We try to run away from it, but it's real, and I'm just so proud that you had the courage to share your story. What I mean, with people, because sometimes there's so much stigma behind it.
Big facts.
You
Big
know.
facts. I feel like like we just learning, and I just feel like as I get older, like, you just learn from those things. You realize, like, okay, this is how I'm supposed to move, and that's it. You move from it. If you stay stuck in a place, then you're never gonna progress.
Exactly. And let's talk about the business, because you got the merch, you got the clothing line. What made you decide, hey, I'm a brand, let me go ahead and create this also.
I just felt like, yeah, it's a level up. Like, my goal at the time was I needed to create different streams of income, not just depend on the battle. A lot of battle rappers depend on battle rap money. I don't
Mm,
want to have a job. I don't want to work. Okay, cool. I know I have a talent. Okay, what can I apply? And you got to be able to do those things. You got to have merch. You got to be able to be innovative. Even how I did the pre-orders, the boxes, all that shit, like, comes hand in hand. And it helps fund the grind. Like the grind is everything. Or I'm gonna just stop rapping and get a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's real talk. With the whole grind and everything. The other question I want to ask you is, like, when we look at, like, the social media, as we are in this digital age, but
yes.
we've been sharing and stuff all the way back from, like, MySpace and beyond that, Yahoo Messenger, Black Planet, Mi Gente, all of that stuff, right?
Yeah, you be on it.
You remember that, right? So now we've been building and sharing, but since social media, a lot of social media people just faking the funk, posting pics and all that other stuff. But now people want that interaction, like things like Clubhouse and things of that nature. Is just voiceover. But how do you feel with the social digital currency? how is things changing right now in regards to people wanting real interaction and engagement when it comes to you as an artist?
Well, I feel like it can hinder you if you really don't think outside the box. Um because not a lot of people are linking like this right here, right? Like I could have just said, "Oh, I'm at a video shoot and I can't do it," right? But I'm looking at it like, no, man. Like I need to maximize the promotion behind this. If I'm gonna have an interview and my guys is here and my guys a dope ass editor and my guys a other dope producer, y'all in the car with me, nigga. We all doing the interview. Like let's go. Like I'm not saying no to anything. I'm just taking advantage of those opportunities because people are gonna remember this. You understand? People are gonna remember this time and be like, "Yo, we had to do this. We did this. We did this." So then when we do in face, and I say, "Yo, Lush, I need y'all to pull up. It's a big ass event, a listening party. Y'all need to." Now we working. You got to build off those relationships. If you don't do that, then nothing's really ever gonna materialize, and people ain't really gonna genuinely fuck with you. They might fuck with you if you paying. But how you
Exactly.
gonna get people to genuinely fuck with you? You
Exactly.
gotta take advantage of that. You can't let this shit stop your bread. That's another reason a lot of niggas was battling. You can't do the big events no more. The prices got cut. So it's like, what you gonna do, nigga? You gonna just sacrifice your price, or you're gonna figure out different ways to make money? Do the merch. Work with caffeine. Do partnerships. Work on your podcast. Work on all that shit.
Exactly. Exactly. And I love what you're doing. So I have one question to ask you. Another question to ask you, right? And shout out to the producers, directors, and all them in the back. Shout out to y'all for doing that amazing
You
work.
already. You already. You
And
already. Yeah, snub. Hey,
hey,
snub.
how you doing? So I wanted somebody wanted me to ask, right? What would you tell 5-year-old Cortez? What would you tell 5-year-old Cortez
Get ready.
if you could write him a letter?
Get ready.
Mm,
I said, get ready. Like, be ready. Like, because it's
exactly.
gonna be a roller coaster. I ain't gonna change nothing, because I feel like that's what made me who I am. All the ups, all the downs. I'm not gonna change nothing, but I definitely would tell 5-year-old Cortez, be ready and soak it all in while you're going through it, because you're gonna sit back and be like, damn, time flies.
Definitely, definitely, definitely. Cortez got to get ready to do a video shoot and stuff. And we love you. We support you. We're gonna do another interview when you ain't too busy.
We're gonna get lit. We're gonna get super lit. You heard?
you know. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. And I truly appreciate you, Cortez, for taking out the time. And we're so proud of you for your growth. Keep winning, fam. And we got nothing but love because
Yo,
God definitely you are highly favored and covered, and you will continue to grow and do amazing things, man.
Lush, I want to say thank you, Emma. I want to say thank you because like y'all didn't have to tap into the album, but y'all tapped in, and this is genuine feedback, and those are the people that I want to keep building with. You know what I mean? So, salute. Let's keep building. You got my info, Emma. Emma know me since I was a kid. You know
I
that, right?
know.
She used to be on my block, and niggas would tell you I was rapping on the block when I was a kid. So she know. She knows 5-year-old Cortez
I
to tell
know.
her that. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely, you know what I mean? Like we definitely gonna build, man. I appreciate y'all.
No problem. Salute, man. You already know what it is, man.
You already, Lush? Holla.
All right. You
All
already
right.
heard him. You know the one and only Cortez. We're gonna play some more of his music, man. It's nothing but fire. We had him in the building and we're gonna have it up again. Make sure that you support the album Resolutions. He dropped some jewels, and it's all love. Lush Radio Online all day, every day. We reaching back to those who've been in the game, been doing their thing, and showing them mad love because you know what? Life is short, man. Let's live it up and tap, tap, tap in. You already know what it is, man. It's your girl, Lushy Lush. If you didn't hear Bricks, I'm going to play Bricks again, and I'm going to play Digital Scale again. So make sure you tap in and follow Cortez _Bodega. Shout out to Emma E2K. You already hold us down all day, every day. My sister, we done did a bid together. 20 years in the game, from E2K Magazine to Lush Radio Online in the Bronx with the studio, traveling all over doing our thing. And now we just continue to keep rocking it on. And, it's a blessing to be alive. It's a blessing to be connected with the people we did. It's a blessing to reconnect with the people, from the artists to the actors to the individuals that, they were nobodies back in the day. And now they're blowing up. from us breaking music back in the day, from artists, from us interviewing, B-roll, actors, and now they become A-listers, So, I mean, Lush Radio, his line has been in the game for a minute. We stay humble. We are the people's voice. Don't forget on Saturday, we have Soldier Stories with me and Deidre. And then we also have an interview with a dope artist, fashion designer out of Philly. He's going to be down in the building. And then tomorrow we have interior designer and painter artist, one and only Wendy O'Connor. She's amazing. She does amazing work. But we're going to go ahead and rock this. Make sure you check out the album. Shout out to my man Ernest, my fellow Pisces out there, just like Emma. For them billboards, holla at him. Shout out to Cortez on his billboard. Shout out to everybody that's making it and doing it big. Remember, we got to go through so we can come through. We got to go through so we can come through. So you got to go through, and every setback is a setup for a step up. Just because you feel like it's not working out doesn't mean that it's a failure, because how can you be a failure if you're constantly developing, right? So let's go ahead to this song. And you know what? I love you. We just had Cortez in the building, baby. Brooklyn's own BK in the building. I'm your girl, Lushy Lush. Don't forget to log on to www.lushradioonline.net. Follow us at Lush Radio Online. Everything is Google, baby. Google, baby. And you can find Lush Radio Online on Clubhouse, because it's going down.
Yeah. Thong in the apron, she cooking in the kitchen. Designer bag in the trunk, but I'm stuffing all the bricks in. I can show you how to get it. I can show you how to get it. I can show you how to get it. Turn the block to a business. I turn the block to a business. Digital scaling for the digits. Fresh off the corner. One phone, 3 shifts, and 24/7 it was blinking. By the bodega. Heard he caught the op slipping. Damn, he ain't even have his biscuit. We outside trapping, riding dirty down to risk it. Praying K9 don't sniff this. I ain't with the capping. I'ma tax every ticket, charge 2 points every shipment. Boy, I ain't with it, I'm getting digits, quit talking. Only feeling right at home in the foreign. Trap phone ringing cause the money keep calling. The money keep calling. Thong in the apron, she cooking in the kitchen. Designer bag in the trunk, but I'm stuffing all the bricks in. I can show you how to get it. I can show you how to get it. I can show you how to get it. Turn the block to a business. I turn the block to a business. Digital scaling for the digits.
I can show you how to get it. Turn the block into a business. If you old dog, I turn into a menace. Fitting to turn up where your menace. We went from workers to lieutenants. Wu-Tang T. See, murder ain't no limit to see a hustler's ambition. Snuck a key in the suspension. This how it starts, the key in the ignition. Y'all don't play with this pimpin'. Ballheaders play with extensions of knowledge free, but y'all gon' pay attention. Boy, it's time to get them. They feel it's venom all in their system. I'm not the illest, but homie, I'm showing all the symptoms. It's in my genes, but then I'm not in the trapping in them. Not in the traffic, but where I traffic, got trappers in them.
Facts. Thong in the apron, she cooking in the kitchen. Designer bag in the trunk, but I'm stuffing all the bricks in. I can show you how to get it. I can show you how to get it. I can show you how to get it. Turn the block to a business. I turn the block to a business.